Today's episode covers advances in EV and autonomous tech, a cleaning fee controversy, affordable electric cars in China, police use of Cybertrucks, and a robotaxi outage that's raising big questions. Welcome back to Autonews Daily. I'm Leah Morgan. Let's dive into today's headlines. We'll start with Hyundai's announcements out of CES, where the company showcased new electric vehicle and autonomous technology developments. Hyundai used the stage to underline how it sees EVs and autonomy converging. The focus was on software-defined features, upgraded driver assistance capabilities, and a broader architecture intended to support future autonomous functions. The company framed these advances as steps toward more integrated electric platforms, where improved onboard computing and updated sensor suites are designed to enable richer features over the air and to reduce the fragmentation between vehicle hardware and the software services customers will interact with. Hyundai's CES presentation matters because it signals the company's roadmap priorities as the industry moves from incremental ADAS to increasingly capable automated functions. For fleet operators and consumers alike, what matters most will be how these systems perform in everyday conditions and how quickly the company can move from demonstration to reliable, widely available products. The move also reflects a larger industry trend. Legacy automakers are investing heavily in software stacks and modular EV platforms to stay competitive with startups and tech-first rivals. And Hyundai's announcements are another example of that strategic pivot. Shifting to China, Geely and BYD are reported to be advancing plans for more affordable electric vehicles aimed at price-sensitive buyers. The work being done by these two major players speaks to persistent demand in the mass market for lower-cost EV options that don't sacrifice modern features or range expectations. If these efforts succeed, they could expand EV adoption into broader demographic groups and put immediate pressure on competitors to offer more value-oriented models. The implications extend beyond pricing. Increasing availability of affordable EVs in China affects supply chains, component sourcing, and platform sharing across brands. It also creates competitive dynamics that may push innovation in battery cost reduction, manufacturing efficiencies, and local partnerships. Observers will be watching how these programs are structured, whether they rely on existing platforms or new, highly optimized architectures, and how quickly they can scale production to meet consumer demand without compromising quality or safety. Next up is a story out of Tesla's emerging robotaxi and ride-hailing ambitions, specifically a new cleaning fee tied to its Cybercab service. Reports indicate that Tesla has implemented a cleaning fee, cited at $150 in some accounts, for riders who excessively soil vehicles. This is an example of the operational challenges mobility services face when transitioning from conventional fleets to higher-tech, autonomous or semi-autonomous vehicles operating in public ride networks. The fee and how it's presented to customers raises questions about service economics and public perception. On one hand, such fees are standard across many shared mobility platforms to deter misuse and cover unexpected maintenance. On the other, they spotlight how startups and automakers monetizing rides must balance user convenience with realistic upkeep costs for increasingly sophisticated cabins. For Tesla, the fee is also a data point in the broader experiment of turning vehicles into shared assets where user behavior, liability, and maintenance converge in new ways. From the private sector to public services, Las Vegas police, and the Cybertruck. Recent coverage highlights the integration of Tesla's Cybertruck into law enforcement activities in Las Vegas, reflecting how municipal fleets are exploring electric vehicles that break from traditional patrol car design. The Cybertruck's adoption, whether for patrol, support, or demonstration purposes, signals interest among some agencies in testing rugged, high-tech EVs that promise lower fuel and maintenance costs over time. That said, incorporating a vehicle with unconventional ergonomics and a unique design into police work is not a simple swap. Departments must evaluate operational suitability, equipment integration, charging infrastructure, and long-term total cost of ownership. Community stakeholders and procurement officers will also be factoring in training needs and how the vehicles perform in real-world policing tasks, from pursuit scenarios to everyday patrol routines. The Las Vegas example will likely be watched by other agencies weighing the trade-offs of novelty, sustainability, and practicality. Before we move to our final story, a quick request. If you find this coverage useful, please like and subscribe. It helps us keep bringing the latest automotive news to you. Finally, the most talked about item today. An outage that affected Waymo's robotaxi service in San Francisco and has sparked renewed debate about autonomous vehicle readiness in crisis situations. The interruption in service left customers unable to summon rides and prompted scrutiny over how autonomous fleets handle system-wide faults, unexpected environmental conditions, and emergency coordination. For a technology positioned to operate without human drivers, outages like this raise uncomfortable questions about redundancy, fail-safe behavior, and the company's ability to manage public-facing services during disruptions. Public trust is central to the future of robotaxis, and any incident that undermines confidence, even temporarily, can slow adoption and complicate regulatory conversations. The reality is that autonomous systems operate within a complex interplay of software, sensors, connectivity, and human oversight, and each layer must be robust under stress. The outage also highlights the need for transparent communication from operators when services go offline. Riders and city officials expect timely explanations and reliable recovery plans, especially when lives and city mobility are at stake. Looking ahead, the San Francisco episode will likely spur renewed scrutiny from regulators, city planners, and the public. Companies in this space will need to show that they can not only achieve high levels of automation in controlled conditions, but also provide resilient operations in real-world, unpredictable environments. That means investment in redundant systems, clearer incident response protocols, and stronger engagement with municipalities to align expectations about how automated fleets behave during crises. For observers and early users, the key question is no longer if robotaxis can drive themselves. It is whether they can keep working safely and transparently when things go wrong. Thank you for listening. We'll be back tomorrow with more updates across the automotive world. See you then.